Good morning, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. Coming at you with a tutorial on how to quickly create multiple choice and multiple response quizzes in Canvas. I'm sure by this point you have all tried or succeeded in creating quizzes in Canvas, but you'll notice how clunky the user interface is when you're creating questions. This method aims to solve a lot of that. It's very simple, and all it requires is a spreadsheet that you can copy and paste into if you need, and a website. So let's go ahead and take a look at these things and see if we can make your lives a little bit easier. So flip over to my desktop here. And the spreadsheet that we're going to need is linked below in the description. Same with the website that we have to use. So what we have here is our first column, and this tells us what type of question it is that we're going to be making. Multiple choice, MC. Multiple response, MR. Column B has to be left blank. I don't know why that is, but it does. Column C is the point value that is assigned to each question. In my case, that's 5 points per question. Column D is the actual text of the question itself. Column E is the number of the following columns that represents the answer. So in my case, column 2 is the correct answer. And if we look here at the possible answer columns, 1 is pencil pictures, 2 is universal language, 3 is computer aided lines, 3 is line art, or 4 is line art, and 5 is hard. Possible answer 2, that's number 2, and that's the correct answer. If you're making multiple response questions, you just separate your answer number with a comma. So 2, 4, and that would mean that B and D are the answers for question Q6. And that's it. After you have all of that put in or pasted in or however you want to do it, we just delete the first row because we don't want any column headers. And then go to Save, or File Save As rather. There we go. And I had saved this earlier, so it's already on my desktop. But you can save this title as anything you want it to be. It just has to be a CSV file in the type. If you're on a Mac computer doing this, it needs to be a Windows CSV file. We're just going to click Save, and for me, it's going to tell me that I need to replace it, which is fine. Then I can minimize this. And once I've done that, I'm going to come back into my browser and we're going to go to this website. So this was put out by K-State. The website to it is canconvert.kstate.edu/QTI. Like I said, linked below. I'm going to choose File, navigate to my desktop, and choose Quiz Import Example, and perform conversion. Once I've done that, it's downloaded the zip file automatically. So now I can come back into Canvas. And you can access through settings if this isn't on your home screen. But I'm going to choose Import Existing Content. For the content type, I'm going to choose a QTI file. Select the file that just downloaded. I'm going to create a new question bank. So this is going to be my trial quiz. And then I'm going to click Import. Now, sometimes this takes a second, so we'll come back when it's done. All right, so it has completed. That actually only took a couple of seconds, so I probably should have kept the video running. But now that that's imported, I'm going to come over to Quiz. And let's see here. Let's delete that one. Let's create a new quiz. This is going to be my trial quiz. I try not to call quizzes tests and test quizzes because I end up confusing myself. You can put any overall instructions here, what part or which group it's in Skyward. This is my test course, so I don't have any Skyward matched categories here. Sync to Skyward, you can have shuffle answers, you can allow multiple attempts. So all of the normal features, we're good to go there. Here's where it gets much better. We come over to questions, and instead of choosing new questions or new question group, I'm going to choose find questions. And now you will see a list of all of the QTI files that you've imported over here. So quiz import example is mine. I'm just going to go ahead and select all of them because I'm just going to assume that every question in here is the one that I wanted. I'm not going to put them in a group, but you can certainly do that if you want. And then I'm just going to click Add Questions. And that's it. All of my quiz questions have now been imported. So my first question was, which of these is drafting known as? And you can see that correct answer is universal language, just like I selected in the spreadsheet. Question 10 was a multiple response, and all of them were correct answers, so it did that. And the beauty of this is when it grades it, if the kid only chooses A, B, and C, they're going to get 3 out of 5 points on this in the auto grade. But if they choose the wrong one on question 1, they're going to get 0 out of 5. But anyway, so that all works just the way that it should. And it will auto grade it for me. All I have to do is click Save and Publish, and we're good to go. So I hope this helps you out. I hope that I hope folks will start moving to using Canvas quizzes over Google Forms for quizzes because they are very easy to break, and a tech-savvy kid can find the answers to most Google Form tests just by digging into the code that makes up the page, unfortunately. I'm not going to say that Canvas quizzes are perfect, but they have a much better track record about maintaining the integrity of the test material. But anyway, if you have any questions or if you need any help, be sure to reach out and ask me. And other than that, I hope you have a fantastic weekend and spring break. And we'll talk to you later.